Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want to start off with this, and then I'll get into.
When I get home from prison, Kimmy's gonna say, how we gonna earn a living? How we gonna get some pay? I'll reply with a little bit of anger. I'll earn my living as a stolen valor ranger. Stolen valor every hour. Super chats, that's my power. Blood, sweat, virtual danger. That's the life of a stolen valor ranger.
Kaiser, Kaiser, this is your father, the wit, god of bullshit. Go forth amongst the people of the earth and con them out of their money on YouTube.
So that's had a little honor there for from Mr. Kaiser there. See how he likes that. So yeah, share this out, guys, and everything. Yo, Rob, what's up, buddy? I got a few things that I want to touch on. I know this is kind of like a last minute thing or whatever, and but share this out. What I've got to say is kind of important. Uh, I'm at a point where I need. I don't think I need. I don't know what I need. I'm a little frustrated actually, and when you get frustrated, sometimes it's good to talk about it, and so I want to talk about it. So, hey Rob, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my man. I know it's a little late in the evening. And no, guys, I'm not drinking. I'm for those wondering, I'm having a soda. Kind of a nice day outside anyway, huh? Been a long day. Well, let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's see. There we go. Hmm. Tennessee Accountability, Danny's Thoughts, Texas Gal Audits, Tom, and King Charles all got a membership there. That's pretty cool. I like when people get memberships. It's always nice to give away some memberships. So yeah, let's talk about what I want, what I can. Like I said, share this out if you want to. I don't know who else is live. Hit that like button and everything. So let's start from the beginning so people can understand this. Like I said, I wish there was more people in here. Maybe I should just wait and reschedule it or something. I don't know. Got a lot of daytime people. Whoa. You're half frozen? Holy cow, bro. Yeah, it's cold, I'm sure. Chat. There we go. I hate getting cold. Sucks when you get cold. That's for sure. So, picture this. Day before New Year's Eve. You get sick. You go into the hospital. And you're in the hospital 32 days. 2.5 weeks of that, you're in the regular hospital, and the rest of the time you're in rehab until your insurance stops paying for it. Your son comes and picks you up, brings you to your house, and upon arrival at your home, you find out that somebody has moved into your home, taken everything out of your house, all of your belongings, and law enforcement does nothing. Not a thing. Not only does law enforcement not do anything, they mock you. They make the person that has moved into your home and everything the victim. Not only do they make them the victim, they give the person that has moved into your home legal advice. And they're so arrogant that they don't even mind that they're being filmed by a private citizen and their body cams are on and still don't have any remorse at all about what they're saying or anything else. I would like to say that this story of what I'm telling you is fictional and that it sounds like a bad TV show that some Hollywood writer thought of, but it's not. 100% happening, real life, documented. Not only that, the person that has moved into the home, stolen everything that belonged to the 73-year-old person, moved stuff out of the house and put it, and openly admits that they put it in storage and everything, but takes another person that is handicapped and says that the person that was there also moved out and gave them everything in the home, justifying their thievery. And instead of doing investigative work, law enforcement gives them legal advice on how to get around that. Because they cry victim, they cry wolf, and say that horrific stuff that's not true. And what do? Openly admits on camera to the law enforcement that they moved stuff out of the house, but then again says, well, I didn't steal anything, and even if I did, I can't prove it. And the next thing that comes out of law enforcement's mouth is, it doesn't matter. It's a civil matter as far as I'm concerned. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. It absolutely 100% was said. I have the proof. But what do? How are you going to prove that they're lying? They lie and say that they've been there since 2021. Simple search shows 15 different addresses since 2001 or 2021, excuse me. Hi, Shayna. Good to see you, dear. Shows 15 different addresses since 2021. Not only that, when you're doing a little research on your own, come to find out the person that moved into this home and has taken everything that belonged to their father, and that is married to 5 different people. And then openly on body cam, while living with one of the people that she's married to, claims the other guy that's standing there is her fiance. We had proof of his residency. The cops told him that he didn't live there anymore because he didn't go there immediately after being released from the hospital. That he didn't go back inside the home. He couldn't. Because they had trashed the place so bad that adult services wouldn't let him go back. In fear for his safety. So now we have to file a civil lawsuit against her and the other 2 people that are there and prove that she took everything in the house. Or assumed responsibility for everything in the house. Which it's not going to be hard to do, I don't think. Based on what I have, I can't tip my hand because she also told the cops, she said, you see him filming right there? 100% it's going to be on YouTube. And without missing a lick, the sergeant on scene said, well, I guess we're both going to be famous. Yeah. Said, I guess we're both going to be famous. Hello, corruption is real. I mean, then I'm disgusted in so many different ways. And when you see the videos, guys, I'm going to be honest. Some people are going to probably think that I'm a bootlicker. But knowing the kind of corruption and everything that goes on in this county, and based off the attitude from the lieutenant, I was in fear that my father and myself would wind up in jail, and being in jail is not going to help us with this case. So I was very polite, but once you see the video and everything, you will see what a condescending jackass this guy was. And you'll understand. Exactly, Shayna. That's exactly right. But I was just letting everybody know. You know, I hear so much that auditors or people that are videotaping police are rude and they're disrespectful and that. But even with me being nice and everything, this gentleman, and I say that very loosely, was very arrogant, very rude. He told Mary that if she wanted to talk, she needed to raise her hand. He threatened to take my father to jail because my dad was clearly upset, which he have every right to be. And even went as far as to, you'll just have to wait and see. I don't want to tip my whole hand, but it's very frustrating. They're very good at soliciting a trespass, and only in America, I keep saying that, can the victim be made out to be the bad guy. All because she said that my father, and that was rude and disrespectful. And then the lieutenant went as far as to ask if my father had some kind of a dementia or Alzheimer's. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional. My father was upset. I would be upset if it had happened to me. You'd be upset if it happened to you. You'd be upset if it happened to a family member or somebody that you loved. 100%. He had every right to be upset. But she proceeded to say that my father had dementia and he had a mental illness. And after she said that, they didn't want to hear anything else anybody else had to say. Nothing. He was automatically wrong, 100%. And this is what I've been dealing with and everything. I've got to come up with the money to file a lawsuit on my father's behalf. And what I mean by filing it on his behalf, I'll have to help him go walk it through the court and everything. I can't afford an attorney. I don't know how it's going to go and everything. But there's so many loopholes in the laws that works for the people that are the criminals, and that the victims get punished. The victims, let me say that again, the victims get punished. And it's a real pain in the ass when the victims get punished. And I've learned a lot in the last little bit and everything on how to do some research and things like that. By no means am I an attorney, but You know, congratulations to everybody that got the gifted memberships. No, by no means, like I said, am I an attorney, but simple research and everything can go a long ways in finding things out. And it's amazing. It's amazing what you can find on people that's public record. Shit in your mind that you think is private information, bro, you can get it on the internet just lickety split. I mean, with that, just a click of a button. Yeah, you're right, bro. Absolutely, 100%. And the reason I haven't released the body cam footage yet is because now I'm having to take time, and I'm not a very good video editor, and at most time I don't even edit our videos. I'm gonna have to take some time and redact personal information that was on the body cam footage and everything, such as phone numbers, my state ID, my driver's license number was not redacted. And, which should have been redacted. Her phone number should have been redacted. And, yeah, but it wasn't. It was not redacted. So I've got to redact all that. Which is kind of weird because I'm not exactly 100% sure how to do that. So it's a painstaking process. And I know there's people out there that are good with videos and stuff like that, but who do I trust? What because there's sensitive information. Who can I trust to help me redact that information and put together a nice video so everybody understands what was going on? I'm frustrated, guys, and girls. I'm very frustrated. Not only am I frustrated, I'm because there's this person that is supposed to be my sister, my father's daughter, that in my opinion is no better than Michael Kaiser. She's stolen from him. She's taken everything that he's had. She stole medication. She bullied my father and his fiance to a point where they can't even be in their own home. And as far as I know, she's not unalived anybody, as far as I know. But just cold, heartless, and completely destroyed a 73-year-old father to where he's had nightmares and everything else, and probably will wind up back up in the hospital again because of the stress and everything. Not to mention what it's all done to my family. And everything. But that's my dad. I can't leave him out in the cold. I can't not help him. What's up, Kate? So, what do you do? Thank you. I appreciate that. So what do you do? Well, how do you get justice in an unjust situation? Not only that, the person that owns the property, she's going to make that guy take her to court, spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to evict her. And then after it's all said and done and everything, he's going to have to go in and clean up all the damages and everything and be out more money. And I told him once he gets her out of there, I'll come out and I'll help him clean up the property. And it's not because I have to. It's because it's the right thing to do, because he didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't deserve to have somebody come there and just take everything and scatter it all over the place and junk it up. Take 5 freezers full of food and dump it all out in the backyard. Can you imagine that, guys? 5 freezers full of food. They just dumped it all out in the backyard. They unalived my father's pets. Pets that he's had a long time. They have 8 pit bull puppies and 3 adult pit bulls in the house. And yes, I did report them to Human Services. If that makes me a snitch, oh fucking well. I did make a call to Human Services for cruelty to animals. But you know the sad part about that, with that being said, they'll probably get more time and more punishment for being cruel to an animal than a 73-year-old elderly man. Even though they robbed him and his fiance blind, stole their medication that they have to have because they're old and they hurt and everything. All because they're strung out on some God knows what. And, you know, it's all frustrating. And I'm assuming that my lovely sister is listening. I hope she is. I hope it gets back to her. Just know that your day is coming in court. Not only from myself, my father, and the landlord. And justice will prevail. I have faith that the justice system, even though it's slow, will prevail, and you and every piece of trash that you got living with you will get what you've got coming to you. And this goes to the little gentleman sitting there. If you're listening, running your mouth, saying you're going to do this and that and everything, you better be careful what you say, Bubba, because making threats like you've been doing over the last 72 hours is not going to hold very well for you, sir. Just a little friendly advice. Just a little friendly advice. I'm gonna have to come up with $150 to file a lawsuit. And thank you, Boo, for becoming a member. I appreciate you very much. Thank you very kindly. I'm sorry I just now seen that. I was on a little rant, but that's okay. I just I'm at a point where I'm angry, I'm frustrated, and I really want to cry. I'll be honest, I just want to cry. I just don't see how anybody could be that heartless to do somebody that way, and it just don't. I don't. Maybe it's just because I just couldn't see doing anybody that way. I don't think I could ever do somebody that way. And this ain't for clicks and views, guys. This won't be monetized. I'm just ranting, giving a little update, and everything. I'm not doing this for clicks and views. Good night, Kenneth. Have a good night, sir. And West Tennessee Legal Aid. I'm going to check with that tomorrow. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And everything. I didn't think about that, but that's a good start. But this ain't about what I'm doing here. This ain't about being an auditor. It ain't about being whatever. This is about accountability and people being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many different things that can be touched on. I appreciate everybody coming in and being here, man. And it's just giving me a chance to get a lot of things off my chest. It's good to have sounding boards. It's good to have people that might have thoughts, because you're not giving legal advice, you're giving an opinion. And it's good to have that. It's good to have people, that I can chat with and everything. But I think it goes back to something else. I believe that we live in an unjust world. Like I said, where the victim actually gets made out to be the perp. It's true that the criminals have more rights than the victims. Actual criminals. I'm not talking about somebody stealing a piece of candy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That happens. I know homeless people that have stolen from grocery stores, and do I think they're bad people? No, they were hungry. I'm not trying to justify it, but when you get to this level, you know what I'm saying, where you're a rug user, and you're stealing from your own family member, and then say the things that she said and everything with no remorse at all. How do people get into a state of being a rug user to where they're out robbing their own family, their father, and then say bad things like he was never my father? He's just on my birth certificate and that. How do you say things like that? Where in your mind does something disconnect where you have that much hatred that you just want to take advantage of him and just completely take everything he has and then laugh about it? Well, I didn't take anything, but even if I did, you couldn't prove it. And then the next thing you hear is, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a civil matter and they'll have to take you to court to sue you. You can't make that shit up, guys. That happened. I'm frustrated. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm very frustrated. I wish I could come on here and tell you that I've got a lot of good adventures coming up. You know, we're gonna got some abandoned houses we're gonna do, and you know, we got some more storage units coming up and stuff, which I've got one to clean out tomorrow. The lady called me and asked me and my family if we'd come clean it up, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go clean it and haul out the contents, and yeah. Either we'll sell it or donate it or something. We've got stuff that we help people with all the time. We help people. Kenny will tell you he's within the proximity of where we live. We give them Bibles to take to their church, to donate to their church, because I don't sell religious items. I know, Rob, but it is sad, bro. You know, it really is. And to think that I have to sit here and say that my sister is in the same boat as Michael William Kaiser. The only difference is, as far as I know, she's never unalived anybody. But she's been a fake lawyer. She's been a fake computer tech. I can go on and on. It just doesn't make sense to me. I just can't understand how a rug addict, a con artist, and then every time they just keep getting away with it and just keep getting away with it on a technicality or because the laws are too lax and some panty-waist fucking judge slaps them on the wrist and gives them a sweetheart deal and tell them, okay, don't do that again. And then they wonder why people don't respect law enforcement, and they don't respect judges, and they don't respect lawyers, because there is no justice for the victim. Because if you turn a criminal back out on the street, guess what? Who's going to make more money? The court, the lawyers, the police, the judges. They're the ones that's going to make more money by this criminal being back out on the street. And I'm not a saint. Don't get it twisted. I've done some crazy shit in my lifetime. Do I have a bad past? I sure do. But I haven't been in trouble with law enforcement and almost 20 years, maybe even more than 20 years. 2007 was the last time I had to go to court, and that was for a bad check. So, yeah, I guess about 20 years now. Not well, it'll be 20 years in 2027. So, 18 years, something like that. Yeah, almost 18 years, because my oldest son, my youngest son will be 18 in February of this year. So almost 18 years, I haven't been in any trouble. I straightened up and decided that, I needed to be a predominant member of society because I'd done some stupid shit. But, that's neither here nor there in that. But people want to use that against you too. So, whatever. And, like I said, guys, I'm just frustrated. Just wanted to come and vent a little bit. It's good to see people's thoughts. Like I didn't even think about what Kenneth said. It makes perfect sense to try that avenue to see if that'll work. Maybe I can get some help from legal aid. But I'm wanted to let everybody else know that also that I'm finally on some medication for my night terrors. So far, been really good. I suffer from PTSD, not military related. Let me make that clear so nobody gets it twisted. Not military related by an incident that I've seen and everything. Which, yeah, boy, if y'all knew the story of that, some of you probably do, but I don't need to drag that up right now. Yes, they do. They put me on Lexapro, and I've got another one that I'm starting tonight that's supposed to boost the metabolism in your brain. It's a non-narcotic to help with night terrors also. And so far, so good. I've been going and seeing a therapist. I won't say a psychiatrist. It's a therapist. I've been able to have some good conversation with him. And he's been very instrumental in the last month and helping me get through some of the stuff that's going on. And yeah. Sometimes it's hard to ask for help. But I finally had to ask for help. I couldn't live like this anymore. Only getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep and all that good stuff is not good. It takes a toll on you. And he's helping me to cope with it and to maybe help understand what happened. It's hard to talk about. But I think in time, uh, I'll get better. Matter of fact, I think some of you've been here when I talked about it. When I said I witnessed someone get unalived in front of me, and everything. It was a bad situation, and yeah. But it's just yeah. I what I've Hi, Kara. Did I miss somebody come in? Well, hello, Kara. But yeah, it's always good to have people here. Uh, yeah, right. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, I thought about that after I looked back up. I was like, oh yeah. Sorry, I'm not my normal self. I know it. I miss my KFC. She comes in some and that. I'm good to see her. I'm not my normal self, Boo. You know that. You've seen some of what I've already been dealing with, and shout out to you and your mom for being there for me and Mary. We appreciate it. You know, my father has been through a lot in the last couple of years, and he damn sure didn't deserve this. You know, uh, you know what I think gets me more than anything is to think that as a child, knowing at one point your father was laying in a hospital at the point of being on the other side of the pearly gates, and somewhere inside of you you're so heartless that you take everything that he owns, stuff that meant something to him. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Boo. But even if you did, I don't think that you would be as cruel as what we're going through. I don't think you would. I just don't see you being that type of person. That you would do that to your family. I think over the last almost 5 years, we've gotten to know you and your mom very well, and I don't think that you would do that. And you know, people can say whatever they want to say, but man, I got to give a shout out to Kevin, the angry vet. People can say whatever they want to about him, think whatever you want to about him. Every time I've asked this man or called upon this man about something, just if nothing else, just a rant and a little bit, he's been my voice of reason, kept me calm and everything, and helped me out with a lot. And he's got a lot on his plate too. And people can say whatever they want to, judge him however they want to or whatever. But shout out to that guy, man. I tell you, it's been a big, like a big brother to me, and I love the guy. And that, you know, I think, in this circle here on YouTube, people are quick to judge, and it's just like they can't wait to see what's going to happen next. You know, uh, they'll make up lies about you and everything else. That's the negative side of it. But on the other side of the coin too, uh, since we've been doing this and everything, I've met some really good people, and some of them I'm proud to call friends and family, and people can say whatever they want to. No, a lot of them I haven't met face to face, but you know, I really like a lot of them, and I consider them family, and that may be weird to some people, but hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah. That's so true, Michael. So very true. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope everything's well with you and your family. Boy, it'd be nice to own an egg farm right now, wouldn't it? The price of eggs. Or just some chickens laying some eggs right now where you're getting 4 or 5 dozen a day. Yes, I got it today, actually. I got the body cam footage today, and everything. I have to redact uh, some personal information. Watching that body cam footage today made my brain rot. I'm gonna tell you, it was like watching a redneck version of Jerry Springer. Heck yeah. Says I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. I'm doing something, guys. I want y'all to see something. If you've seen this in public, what would you think? What would be your first thoughts? Yeah. Yeah, I know some of y'all are probably thinking, damn, he's fat, but hey, that's okay. I chose groceries over rugs. And my shirt don't fit me but all that well, but whatever. I'm waiting for y'all's opinion. What would you think? Tales of the Crypt. Exactly. How many people in here right now think that she's on rugs? How many people think that she's on rugs? Put a one in the chat if you think she's on rugs. I mean, it's pretty obvious, without a doubt. In case y'all are wondering, I do have my hair pulled back. Got to. I don't like staring at myself. Sorry. Right? I mean, Uh, I don't ever feel like I did that day. It's amazing, with a paid site, man, what you can find out about people. You can pull up criminal history, you can pull up former addresses, you can pull up phone numbers. I'm sure if I looked hard enough, you can even find social security numbers and stuff on some of these sites where you can get information about people. Not that I need her social security number. I already know enough about her that, yeah, I guess I should. It's my sister. Well, she's not my full blooded sister. She's my half sister. Same father, different mother. Her mother was a very nice lady. God rest her soul. Uh, no, not yet, Boo. I am trying to get my damn printer to work. I guess after I get back from Dyersburg tomorrow, I will work on that tomorrow evening. And just send me a reminder, please. I'm sorry. I've just got so much going on that I have forgot about it. I guess I could do that now since I'm just sitting here ranting. But yeah. I haven't forgot about it, honey. I got it all packaged up and everything. I just got to get that damn printer to work. I may have to go get another one. I mean, it's only a 20-year-old printer. Why wouldn't it work like it's supposed to, right? It's not quite that old, but it's old enough.
You got that printer 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
4 years ago.
Yeah, I know it's an old one. It's out of date.
Yeah.
Hell, I can just about go buy a new printer for what it costs to buy the ink. And it's funny too because we find printers in the damn storage units all the time. Maybe I should just bring one in and just hook it up and see what happens. The ink hadn't dried out because it's sat in the damn storage unit too long. Oh no. Laughing about a damn printer. Uh, uh, yep. Yeah, that was a screenshot, by the way, guys, from the body cam footage. What I showed you. I think y'all could see that. I don't know. You want to see another reason why I'm so upset? Let me show you guys something. This is what they done since my father's been in the hospital. Just take a look. All of his stuff thrown out there in the yard. So y'all can see that's official body cam footage. Yep. Yep, that's what they've done since he's been in the hospital. Lovely, huh? What a mess. There you go. There's a better shot of the trash standing in the trash. Yep. Oh, you just see my camera. Hey, ain't it though, Mr. Wilson? I'll get it. I'll get it to where the information, personal information, is redacted, so y'all can see it and everything. Hello, Mr. John. Good to see you. Just been ranting a little bit and everything. It's really crazy how that works, you know? Where Dad knocked over the water bowl.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Make your socks wet?
Yes. You know me and my socks being wet. Makes me mad.
You want to say hi to Mr. Wilson?
Hi, Mr. Wilson.
Just having a little chat with everybody.
Still not feeling right. I checked my blood sugar early this morning.
Yeah.
It was 195.
A little high, but not too awful bad.
And I had a migraine like heck. I guess that'll do that to you.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear about that, Mr. Wilson.
What?
He said the grandkids gave him the flu.
Oh, poor thing. I hope you get to feeling better, buddy.
Yeah, the grandkids gave me strap throat or something other. I don't remember what it was. A few weeks back, a month ago. And yeah. And took me forever to get over that mess. I know I got some dead air. I know they say that's not good to have dead air, but I just was in thought for a second and everything. What are you doing, little bit? Dennis the Menace. Yep, good old Dennis the Menace. Mr. Wilson. Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. But you know, uh, sun will come out tomorrow. I guess that's what they say. We gonna nail her butt to the barn door, huh? A little bit. We gonna get her, huh? We gonna get her, huh? Yeah, we gonna get her. Yeah. What you done? Little bit, 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 little bit. What? Go tell Mama. Go tell her. Go get her. Oh. Hell, I'm starting to look like Grizzly Adams. Yeah, if the kids were out with a stomach virus, all that good stuff. What the hell? I'm glad I thought of what I had to think of. There we go. Yeah, that damn flu ain't no fun. That's for sure. Yeah, they had 2 days off school here because of some stupid thing going around. And anything under 4 foot tall is a walking germ, you know? All these little children, grubby hands, and all that shit. Lord. What are you talking about, Nikki? Dang. Yeah, we had to take Harley and Hunter to the doctor, and that they came home early from school the other day. Doctor said there was some kind of a stomach bug going around or something. I don't know. Excuse me. Well, I think I am going to say goodnight, try to get some rest, and I go clean out that storage unit tomorrow, and it'll help take my mind off some things anyway. Can't beat a free storage unit. Well, you can. I don't even know what's in it, so should be an adventure. Love you guys. Thank you all for being here and listening to me. Appreciate it very, very kindly. Till next time, don't forget to get out and find an adventure.